Okay, before I start today's video, I want to make clear I'm neither partnered with Niantic or anything, but these are. And this made me sick over the last few days, to be honest. I am actually sick right now, which is actually hilarious, but maybe if I sound a little bit weird, I'm sorry for this. But I get some of it, like, okay, some of it is just pure clickbait, like Mystic 7th video where he said like, oh yeah, Pogo gonna die in January. The effect, like, only what he says in the video is, okay, he's not really happy with the things that got announced, but it's not really that Pogo gonna die in January. So it's more like a clickbait title. I don't know if you really need this, but okay, I'm just gonna let this slide. It is fine. I think, like, the thing that they really announced wasn't that great yet, but we didn't know the events yet, and I think the events might be really cool. So yeah, I'm not really gonna talk about this video too much. I think just the title is a little bit off, but yeah. First of all, if you look for any gameplay commentary here, you won't find this. This will not happen. I'm just gonna put some Zerroot gameplay in the background and blend in several screenshots during this video with a lot of information. I'm also gonna divide this Pokemon into a normal Pokemon Go events and a Go Battle League section, timestamps in the video description, so let's go. First of all, Pokemon Go, getting outside, catching raids, etc. You know the deal. How has 2021 been? How is 2022 going to be? Let's recap 2021 real quick. I actually think 2021 was better than a lot of what people just remembered. Sure, it wasn't perfect, but like nothing can be perfect. There was a lot of correct talk about Niantic's decision, what they did wrong, which made most people very upset, I think. And I think that was also fine. I made a criticizing video about Niantic as well on the channel. I'm not only like positive speaking. But we started this last year with the region celebration, where we went through every generation, got legendary Pokemon in quests, and they had all like special moves, which I think was cool. We got like Groudon, we got Cresselia with Grass Knot, we got Ho-Oh with Earthquake. I think that was a really cool start in the year. Coming up afterwards, directly, we had the Kanto Tour. And yeah, that was actually a really cool start into the year. Like, what do you really want more? Kanto Tour was, in my opinion, the best event of the year. After a little quieter months, actually, we had like the Lumious Legend events introducing Xerneas, Yveltal, and some new Pokemon, with the Gibble Community Day right after that. So that already was pretty decent. We were like basically now in the middle of the year already. Like the third and the fourth month of the year was kind of quiet, but then this came around, which I think was a really cool time, to be honest. After the community day, we already had like GoFest around the corner, being completely remote this time around and accessible for everybody. And also right now, like during those difficult times, we also had it way cheaper than usual, only for €5 because it got sponsored. To be honest, I think GoFest this year was a little bit worse than last year, but also way cheaper, so I see that. So I think that was pretty decent still. For a €5 event, you got a lot of stuff there and a lot of cool spawns, a lot of shinies, and I had a great time at least. Short after that, we had Pokemon from the Galar region appearing as a special bonus from the GoFest, and also 2 legendary doggos. And those still have like a big impact in the current meta, for example in Go Battle League, which is cool. We had the new season of Mischief being the first real storyline season, with the Halloween event where we got 5 new Pokemon with the Galarian Slowking, the Trevenant and like the pre-evolution, and the Golgeist and the pre-evolution. So I think also Halloween, even though it looked like a little bit bad on paper before, was pretty decent afterwards. I mean, we got 5 new Pokemon. What do you really want more? Then afterwards, we got a Zerroot for free, which is something that I don't think anybody really expected to have and like happen in general in Pokemon Go, as this is like a Pokemon in like later generations again, and such a cool Pokemon, and I really enjoyed using this. Then we got the Championship series announced, which was also really cool. Afterwards, directly Twitch rivals, so basically you see like that Niantic wants to have more like competition and in general events around Pokemon Go, which makes me very excited and happy. We got real life events like Safari Zone again, where we had like those cancelled before because of COVID, but they basically, people who got the ticket could attend there again, which was cool. We got Dedenne, Hoopa Unbound, the Redigan, and Bergmite in the last 2 months, leading to the end of the year with an amazing Christmas event where we had like, new Pokemon and also Pokemon that give you more Stardust, more very cool costume Pokemon, and in general, in my opinion, one of the best events to end of a year. And for me, that sounded not really like a bad year, to be honest. I don't think that was a bad year. I don't think it was the best year that Pokemon Go ever had, but we are in difficult times right now anyway, and I think especially on the end of the year, we had a lot of cool things going forward, especially with like those now seasons which have a storyline, where we're also currently in. But what was missing in this year especially, and this was a new generation. I mean, we had Generation 8 Pokemon coming up after Go Fest, which was basically replacing the Gen 7 Pokemon which we should have got. But why is Gen 7 missing right now? It's mainly, I think, because we have Pokemon Legends of Arceus coming up later on in this month. So basically, usually they release the new generation at the end of a year. And last time it was December, and this time December season was all based around the Season of Heritage, which is directly linked to Pokemon Legends of Arceus. And now it's very likely that we're gonna see at the end of the month already some history in Pokemon Go, because we had the Galar Pokemon already, and here are like the forms of older Pokemon. And also the Alolan version, so it's very likely that we see like new Pokemon with the game release at the end of the month, which is very exciting to me, where I think also January won't be the worst month in Pokemon Go ever. So, what do I see when I open YouTube for the partner content creators when after the cool Christmas event and right now like after the New Year's event? Oh wait, this might be the worst Pokemon Go event ever. Referencing the New Year's event. Okay, let's take a look then. So, we got tons of costume Pokemon. Okay, not for everybody, but I mean, I kinda like them. All shiny, some of them in the wild that have been before raid or egg locked, like Rample, and also we had spawns like the Standler, which gets a new evolution. And then we had a completely new shiny, which was Hoot Hoot. It had a head on, which was a really cool design as well, which was like more than they usually do with designs, which I really liked. And we had good normal tests to complete. We had also some bonuses for egg hatching, where you got more candy, more Stardust, and half of the distance. And where's the problem again? Oh wait, maybe like last year's was way better than this year's. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, we have the same rewards basically in terms of like bonuses. Then we have Slowpoke with glasses, which was already shiny before. Like a lot of Pokemon locked behind eggs and raids. Oh, like last year's event seems way worse than this year's event. But where's the video about the worst event on Pokemon Go then? Honestly, have you played the event outside? Like I did, I had great fun. I caught a shiny Hoot Hoot with a hat, which looks very, very cool and is a little bit special because not everybody has that. So for a short event like this, I liked it. But yeah, of course, this is my opinion, and everybody's opinion can be different. I saw a lot of people on social media also really liked the event. So why all the negativity for a small New Year's event that was better than last year's again? I don't really know. Okay, and what is coming up for the next year? Oh, definitely Generation 7 to 100%. We already had like pictures where it's inside, most likely in the next season, I would guess. Now we have this season, which is most likely around the Histurian region, and like in general, like we're gonna get some new forms for older Pokemon there, which look epic, and in general the forms looks in general like so good. I'm very happy for this. Then we have the Go Tour coming up next month, which looks really cool. We have Go Fest and Safari Zones coming, most likely also again in person, where I'm also kind of excited if I can meet some of you guys, because I'm kind of trying to attend some of them. So right now it already doesn't really sound that bad, does it? And now we also have like those story events, which I really enjoy every season. We most of the time unlock something really crazy at the end. Now we have like the store to open. I'm kind of curious what we have behind that. And honestly, I love the way where the game goes right now. Like I have literally no problem right now, and it makes me still happy to play outside. And there's only one thing that really bothers me right now, and this is COVID. And this is something that Niantic can change. Like, traveling right now is not the best thing. Like, going outside a lot of times and meeting others is not the best thing. But in terms of Poké content, I'm really, really looking forward to this next year. Okay, let's take a look at PvP then. Oh, seems still broken. At least that's what this video says here. Oh no, it's dying. Or is it? Yeah, currently the state of the game isn't very nice. Like, everybody knows that. It hasn't really changed too much recently. It's not 100% perfect. It's still playable, usually most of the time. And whenever it works, I really love to play this game. It's literally my favorite. But yeah, I see why a lot of people are currently upset with the state of the game. But I don't really understand this video. Yeah, it's funny. It was like a crazy bug that Dionic showed there. Where Bill basically got 2 battles at the same time, which completely confuses the game. He lost in the first battle the connection, then paired up in a second battle, and basically 2 battles went on at the same time, which confused like the game completely. And it looks hilarious, it's super fun to watch, and yeah, but insert clickbait, is this the end of Go Battle League? No, it's not. And yeah, I see right now the game is still broken, like you still have a lot of lag, you still have a lot of other issues with Go Battle League, but I'm not saying this like really to start a kind of beef or anything against Dionic personally or anything. Also towards the other content creators I mentioned, I have nothing against personally, I just kind of right now don't really understand the attitude most of the time. But right now, where is your positive attitude? Like, where's the person that carried and hyped the game for such a long time? And yeah, is there nothing positive to talk about right now? I mean, yeah, the current state is less than ideal, everybody knows that. But is there like nothing known about the future, the potential, what's to come right now? Yeah, there is actually a lot going on right now. So the actual reason why I really make this video here is because we are currently the closest we have ever been that the game gonna be fixed. After now 2 years of waiting basically. And literally nobody is talking about this. And I have no idea why. So what's to come for the future and why am I so excited? So let me then show you why Pokémon GO PvP gonna be amazing in 2022. Here we are first off with Niantic's employees for PvP. Recently we have like hiring I think 2 employees directly. They are only going towards like PvP, the jobs with like high payment for people with a lot of experience, so they really want to push that forward. Then next up we're gonna have Michael. You might have known him already from Twitter or from Go Battle League. He's an awesome dude that works for Niantic and recently went from the marketing towards the game direction of the Pokemon Go. Someone who loves PvP, hype, like basically game direction is like he completely also like decides in which direction the game wants to go. And I think there's gonna be a little bit more focus about PvP in general then. At least that's what we hope, but of course we don't know for sure, but I think it's better that someone is in the position that actually likes PvP in Pokemon Go. But that's also not all. I recently made a thread on Twitter on why Pokemon Go gets too much hate and what I really like about the current gameplay, but I excluded PvP especially out of there because PvP currently at this state definitely deserves some hate and like in general like some talking about it. But after that he replied to me and he said that there's 100% a lot of work still to do for Go Battle League, but he is confident that we will get there. So someone who is basically on top of the thing right now, being in the game direction, replying directly that they are working on that and that they are confident to fix it. But of course that would be only words and that wouldn't mean anything. But yeah, there are also some other evidence there. We have currently, in the last 2 updates, we have a huge refactor in PvP in the code already, which is not live yet, but it's basically a PvP 2.0 system in the current code. And what this means is basically they went ahead and rewrote a lot of things, not everything, like they still used some of the old code, which is completely normal because right now like the gameplay itself, when it works, is perfect, like it's like how it's supposed to be. But the problem here right now is efficiency and syncing. We have like a lot of syncing problems in general with this, so having better connection to servers and better like communication there is really what we need. So right now they are optimizing this, and Recently as well, the Pokeminers, which are basically those people who always mine everything out of the code from Pokemon Go and see what they change and do a lot of work in general for the community. And there are very, very intelligent people who know a lot of things about programming. They know definitely more than me, even though I'm studying that. And yeah, they went through the code, and at least through the readable code. There's some code that was like obscured, which is normal. And what they say about this is, we are hopeful that this PvP refactor will fix a lot of the issues in Pokemon Go to go to the worlds. So people who know what they're doing basically are hopeful that there's most likely gonna fix this. And also on Twitter they said directly to me under like a tweet, we need to spend a little bit more time with it, but it appears to us from early impressions the new PvP is now opened on a WebSocket, basically something that is like advanced technology that allows better communication, which should allow for more real-time and more reliable connection to the servers in theory. And why the hell is no one talking about this? I have no idea. Why is everybody just moaning? I mean, yeah, of course, the current state is trash. Like, everybody knows this. It's been for 2 years. But why do we don't have like a single positive word in the community about, oh, they're most likely gonna be a fix soon? Nobody talks about this. So here we are as close as we always basically wanted to be to have a completely fixed game. We have events going on in the summer with like qualifiers and a big event in London at the end, where we finally have Pokemon Go PvP in the spotlight of everything. And what we get is hate everywhere. And I don't really understand this, so this is why I did this video. I am hyped especially for the summer of Pokemon Go, as we have the Go Fest going on, as we have the qualifiers going on. It's gonna be amazing, and I am hopeful that we're gonna see things like this again.
Oh my god, he's got the ice beam. Oh! Oh man!
Because this is what got me into the community. Cheers.